YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy Real Talk Boxing, and we back at you again. Yes, I'm still talking about Jake Paul. I mean, why not? He's a hot topic right now. And I did a video on all the hate that the exhibition with Tyson Jones got, and how some people were disgusted with it and said it was just a mockery, for the sport of boxing. I think otherwise. Now, Jake Paul, he fought Nate, and it was all over the world. 10 million views, like right off the bat, memes. It was just crazy. It was just crazy. And I hate it for Nate because Nate's a nice dude, man, and I really hate the fact that he's getting so much disrespect right now. But it's the nature of the beast, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I heard what Jake Paul reportedly made. Actually, I heard that it came out of his own mouth for fighting those 1.5 rounds with Nate. And it's a crazy number, y'all. We talking about 8 figures, man. That's possibly over $10 million. And we're talking about a YouTuber, man. A YouTuber. And Jake's like, man, my phone's blowing up with text messages and calls. People want to fight him now. We're talking about mixed martial artists. We're talking about boxers, professional boxers. But I don't think they're going to get any bite because I think Jake is, trying to, navigate his way towards a fight with Conor McGregor, which I think would be huge. It's a fight that I don't think Jake would win. But he says he wants a couple of more fights, and then he wants to try to fight Conor McGregor. Now, it's reported that Conor McGregor maybe has 2 fights, a mixed martial arts fight, and I heard he's going to have a fight with Manny Pacquiao, which is a huge payday, if there's any truth to that. And then, who knows, maybe Jake. But I can tell you this, though, if Jake, is thinking about having 2 more fights and hopefully a fight with Conor McGregor, Jake better stay away from people and fighters with significant skill, because as soon as he takes a loss, Conor's not going to fight that kid. I mean, even if he does loses, it can still generate millions upon millions of dollars. But, I mean, and who knows? I'm not in Conor McGregor's mind. He still might bite, you know what I'm saying? But if he's fighting Manny Pacquiao, I don't see him even, you know, entertaining a fight with Jake Paul. Now, I've stated that I'm not mad at this whole situation, man, because Jake Paul has so many followers, man. We're talking about 40 million followers combined with his YouTube and Instagram. And he's bringing a lot of new faces, a lot of new people to the sport of boxing. Roy Jones, it wasn't him that they were concerned about, even though Roy Jones is a superstar and a legend. And that's why I can understand why people were upset that a YouTuber got all, the accolades and all the attention. But people didn't come there, or people didn't, buy the pay-per-view for Roy Jones. They bought it for Tyson and Jake. Point blank, period. There's no other people on that card who brought the views and brought the buys. You know what I'm saying? So I think with pay-per-views alone, it made about 60 mil, maybe even more. And man, I'm telling you, can you imagine if there wasn't a pandemic, how many people would have showed up to that event? Like, it would have been major, major cash, man. So why in the world would anybody pass up a fight with Jake right now? Now, shout out to BJ Flores, man. He's doing a great job with Jake. But they have to be very, very strategic with who they fight from now on, because I don't see Jake doing this much longer. The kid already has millions in the bank, probably way more money than what we even know. But I mean, he's been bit by the boxing bug, and right now he's on cloud 9. But I just don't see this dude doing it for that much longer. I'm gonna say 2 to 3 more fights, and if he can't get that fight with Conor McGregor, maybe 2 more fights. But Jakey Poo, you better be very strategic in who you pick and who you fight, bro. Because I think as soon as you lose, man, yeah, your revenue's not going to go down. But as far as the boxing community and having certain people that you want to fight, you know, there could be a major disaster. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely Jake Paul and Mike Tyson who brought the views and the pay-per-view buys. Definitely. And don't even get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And if you're still mad about it, man, I hate it for you, man, because this train is going to be rolling. I mean, it may not roll for long, but as of right now, this is something fresh, new, and outside the box. You know what I'm saying? So, and I've said it before. It's a platform for a great platform for unknowns to be recognized and to get that bag. So why be mad about that? Why be mad about that? So, I want to see continued success by Jake. And if you notice, Jake's starting to humble up a little bit. Starting to humble up a little bit. I know when I first started learning boxing, the more I learned the sweet science, the humbler I got, the more humbled I was. Going to the gym, getting my butt kicked, getting showed, a number of things, and just training to the point to where I'm just throwing up. And then when you have a sense of knowing what you could actually do, it for some reason, for some people, it humbles you, man. It makes you a little more reserved and not so quick to want to jump because you know what you're capable of. And I'm not saying I'm a lethal weapon, you know, excuse me, but I mean, physically, I know a little more than an average person. But when you outside those ropes, it's not a sanctioned bout. Anything can happen. You know, people can take you off your feet, pick up something, pull a gun, a knife, anything. So, but I'm just saying, the more you learn, for me, the more I learned, the more humble I became. So, and I see Jake getting a little bit more humble, honestly, man. Especially after he knocked Nate out, you see there wasn't much celebration at all. I mean, he really felt bad. He really did, because Nate had no reason, you know what I'm saying, to be in that ring other than, he called Jake out, and I don't know how much Nate got paid, but I'm pretty sure it was a significant amount, and I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't have minded any amount anybody got paid on that card because I know it was, pretty good payday for these guys. So, that's my take on this, man. Never mind my opinion. I want to know yours. What do you think about this YouTuber, man? This basically superstar making $10 million or more on this exhibition card. What's your take on that? Are y'all still mad or do you understand? Leave your comment below and let me know. Now, as always, man, respect all, fear none. God bless. And to the next time, y'all. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, actually, on a live stream, Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence. But until then, Real Talk Boxing, we out.